Here we go. Now we're talking. Alrighty, welcome back to part 2. This is AmeDoll's Vtuber design review stream, where I try not to sound like an ass and talk about people's designs according to how my brainworms feel about them. I'll go through the preface, disclaimers again. Art style can make or break a design, so I'm not rating it on the art style, because you can have a really shitty design and a really good art style, or you can have a really shitty art style but a good design. So, I guess if you want to understand how that works, if you're new and haven't seen the first part, think of a VR chat model or like anything you use in Blender or Unity, depending on what shader you use, can either make or break the model. And by that, I mean it either looks good or it looks bad. All about lighting, baby, and shaders. We love shaders. Alrighty, I got that out of the way. But yeah, last time we finished off on, I'm gonna turbo through so many people's. We did a bunch. We actually did a bunch. There we go. Yeah, so we finished on Fates last time, and I wanted her to kind of have like a Space Channel 5 look. Because I think it would lean way more into like her alien aesthetic. Because she's alien, but it didn't quite like tell me she's alien. But yeah, that's the one we finished off with last time. And now, I'm so sorry. I do not remember whose this is. Actually, let me get rid of the sub-goal stuff. There we go. Way better now. I, do not remember who this person is. My apologies. Shy, that's you? Is this one yours? So I'm trying, 20 days ago, let off. Hello, Ari. How you doing? Welcome in. Yes, okay. So Shy said my design is based on, I can't pronounce that, Siwan Anu? I hope that's how I'm supposed to say it. Which is white hellhounds with red ears from Welsh mythology, sorry. I personally, looking at your design, put Doppio on the lap. Come sit with me, brother. Alright. I would say, when I first saw this, I saw these versions, I can't tell any of these are Welsh. I see this and this looks Japanese to me. So these designs are good, but what you're going for doesn't make these designs work, if that makes sense. Plus, I'm not a fan of this here, where you have the skin bare on the legs, but you have the fluff over here. It's either you'd have to have something up here or you need to have socks on or something. Because it doesn't... Feels like you're missing something. Like... Plus, if I grayscale it, there's no balance. You're, like, top heavy. There's nothing bringing me down to, like, look at your tail. Like, I just see basically everything else that's going on, and I don't see anything that's happening down here. I do not have a reference for what they look like, no, but taking for, like, the red ears from Welsh mythology, sorry. I can't talk properly. I love the red fur on the arms. It does look really good, but I'm actually more of a fan of this. I feel like this design tells me it's Welsh because I see like the Celtic knots and everything, and I'm like, oh, I see that. Although I do think if you had like the insides of your ears red, or maybe like a gradient red up into them, that would work really, really well. And then if your tail had a gradient red in it too for this design, it would look really good. Like I think this works super fucking well. You just need to change like the color of the ears and like the end of the tail. You could probably still have them like this, but I don't know if I like the separation like being so drastic. It works, but it looks like you're wearing more of a headset than anything. I think if you had the ears like go from a gradient, that'd work really well though. The patterns on the green, they do really help. I honestly saw this and I thought this was perfect, but you could totally have like red gradient through it, and maybe even like red streaks in your hair, like gradient coming down around like the face bits. I seem to clash with it a lot. Although contrast can work. You could do a red hair accessory, but if you want it to be based off of white hellhounds with red ears, I would probably do the gradient. Or have the insides of your ears red. That could work. I can definitely see that. Oh, Loki, that's not good. Oh, just catching up. What about red? The red for the tufts would work. Or you can have the tufts being white and then... Because I feel the red tufts might stand out too much in the ear. Yeah, they might be a little bit too in your face, if that's the case. I didn't mean to make that rhyme, but I did. No, yeah, I'd probably make the inside of the ears red, and then like you could maybe make the fluff like a softer, almost a peachy tone. But I think I do think the Welsh outfit's way better than the other ones. Again, like I can't tell. I'm sorry, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I don't like the brown feels very uncomfortable here with how like dark the black is. It just doesn't feel like it. Maybe if you had socks, it wouldn't be so bad, but it feels like it clashes way too hard. That might be it, honestly. It might be that there's not enough white going on with like down here. Yeah, it doesn't balance gradient wise for me. Because you've got all the white and red up here, and then you have like nothing down here. So yeah, this is a cute casual outfit though, but I'd probably scrap these two because this feels more Japanese than anything, but this is 100% really, really good. Ooh, hello there everyone that's new that's joining in. Ooh. Maybe for the ears you can blend a shade of dark and white and lightish red. I could see, honestly, I can see the ears being a gradient of red and then the fluff being black in the ears, but that's also like, it could be a bit over the top, but it's dependent on what you kind of want, you know? But apart from that, yeah, this one's a good design. These ones, they don't need to exist, but this is really good. I like this a lot. Made the middle look like it has thigh highs on. I don't see it. It doesn't look like it has thigh highs on at all to me. At least I know what you mean. That's why I want with the color on to have the legs actually white. But because I can tell that the white here is different from the skin tone, that it just doesn't... That it's like very top heavy. I feel like if you fell over, you'd like... No, if someone dropped you, you'd land head first. That's how it feels. You feel like you've got a lot going on up here color-wise, but nothing down here. Yeah. Otherwise, the ears can be reddish white and the fluff can be a shade of gray. Yeah, that works, Scav. I like that. That would actually work. You're right about that. Again, it's a cute design. Like, if you didn't tell me it was, like, supposed to look like this would be perfect. But because you're specifically going after with the red ears, it's like, this is where it becomes a bit of an issue. Because you have to, like, try and figure out how it's gonna be, like, implemented into your design. But apart from that, it's good. Or muzzle, yeah. I'll go to the next one. Hold on. This is Larsenil. Okay, there we go. I got there. I actually like their design. I haven't seen a lot of pirate designs, especially like guys in VTubers. And I saw this and I just thought, wow, this actually looks really freaking good. I like the color of the eyes, especially with the gray hair. And plus they kind of feel like gemstones. Yeah, he's a pirate. I like how he's got Thanos. I say Thanos, but they're not. The gems and like the gloves as well. I think that's really cool to help like bring, because all the color is like focused up here in like the feather piece, but instead of like the rest of the outfit feeling bland, having them in the gloves pulls your like visual down more, because it's like, oh, there's color here, but now down his arm there's color as well. So without having color on like the rest of, or like rainbows I should say, or like whatever the greens and whatever, like the lower outfit, it just helps bring you visually down, sorry. Again, I'm probably gonna ramble a little bit. I'm still kind of wee-woo from all the blood being drawn. So I might like, apart from that, I should be good. It is a novel design, I really like it. I'm a big fan of the compass on like the belt. I'm a big fan, I actually really like how the belt comes across here and then comes down. Because if you didn't have like this bit here, I wouldn't, it would look odd having the lower belt. Because you wouldn't be able to draw your visuals down straight away. I also love how there's a rose pattern in the, in like the little cloth and everything. Hear the band Ailstorm song during I've had known this might have been submitted in my new PNG tuber. You're alright, Nettle! I said on Twitter that I'd be doing it, so if you didn't check, that's on you, B. Piracy's in the rise, the seas are crowded now, arr. I do actually really like how the brightest part of his outfit is the hat, like gem. It helps make it stand out a lot. Also the hair having the little streaks of teal in it. Because at first I thought that was lighting, and then I realized, oh no, he's got fucking like streaks going on. Also the ear piercing being on the side of the eye patch helps create more color when there otherwise wouldn't be. Also visual attraction with like the red being here and then down here. It feels like it flows really nicely. I don't honestly have anything much to say about this design besides it's really good. I appreciate the color palette down here though. Yeah, he's got really cool eyes. Oh. No, yeah, I like this. I think it's good. No like real like change is necessary, honestly. Like, it's just a good design. It gets the job done. Yeah, I vibe with the aesthetic. I also love that you've used teal. Teal's always like a good, like, just color, solid color, but it's not like your main focus. It's just like bits and bobs. Reminds me of Giga Lemieux. Oh yeah, I also really like the cutlass. I noticed the feathers on it. Like, I'm not one for like weapons design. I'm really bad with like designing weapons, but this is cute. This gets the job done. I like it. A royal trading company, but decided to rebel and become a pirate. I can see that, yeah, like he used to work with something that was like more aristocratic, or like yeah, kind of like that, but then like decided, frick this, we sail the high seas instead. But no, yeah, I like this a lot. I also like how there's darker golds up here, but then there's brighter golds down here to make you, it actually pulls your vision down. And lookies! Skin color matches the shiny, so it balances out color palette wise. Oh my god! Color theory. I like it a lot. I like his sword. I do as well. A former privateer. Yeah, that's what it kind of gives you the idea of. Also, hello, Breaker. No, yeah, this is good. I like this design. It's very solid. Good job, sir. Me hearty. Now this one is really cute. It's nothing crazy, which I appreciate. Like if you're going for a casual design, this works. I'm just like going over it in my head. The only thing I would probably change about this design is maybe adding like a white seam line on the hoodie, or maybe like bands of white somewhere on the hood. Maybe even like a white line up the side of the seam here. Just because it feels lonely around the face, because you have the white markings here, and I know they have the white horns, but it feels like it's just missing a little bit of something. Even just like a pocket on the jacket that was white would be really, really nice. Yeah, Gaia! Who's this one? I didn't grab the name for this one. Please don't expect me to go back. I'm gonna feel so bad. I've missed a few names. But this was from the last time I organized things, which was like a rush. But I do like their design, but I feel like even just like some like white trim on the pants would look really good on like some of the lines here. Actually, no, I take that back, because you have the white on the top. It would feel a little bit strange if you did that. Blue could, maybe like a deep blue could work though, like very subtly though. But no, yeah, if they had like a white pocket here, that'd be really good, and maybe just like something around the hoodie. Because again, it does, I'm focusing more on, if I grayscale it, it just feels a little lonely with the hoodie up. Like the hoodie down, it's fine, but having it up just doesn't, it doesn't feel very striking. But it's a casual design, so I understand that it's not supposed to be super striking. But I feel like it just needs a little bit more pizzazz, if you will. Could even like... trying to think of like designs. Could even maybe have like a stripe that's wide up here. Because then it would make the horns stand out a bit more. But I feel like something like around the sides would be really good. Yeah. Big asymmetrical print on the hoodie. No, that would ruin it. I mean, you could try, but because he's got the bands on the side of the arms, it would feel, and the strings being white would be really distracting. I feel like he just needs like a white pocket, and that would be really, really good. Otherwise, the design's fine. It just needs a little bit more white. Because there's nothing that brings my visuals down to look at the pants. Because the white does a lot of the carrying, and they have a lot of blue going on, which is also, it's very nice. I like it. But you need like more white down here to bring your visual down. If that makes sense. Yeah, I can see what you mean. A tail would do really well as well. Actually, if you had a tail, you might not need white on the pocket. No, it would still look good. If you had white on the pocket and a tail, I like the idea of a fluffy tail with this guy. That would work. Like the fluffy dragon tail. Because you could have the fluffy dragon tail, the ends being white, like the horns. That'd work really nicely. Yo, Kerberos, hi! Dude, nice timing with the raid, because I'm going to be going through your design here in a sec. Also, hello guys, I hope you're having a nice time. For those who are new here, hello, I'm AmeDoll, your Necapolitan cat doll. Level things Monster Boy and Monster Girl. I'm usually 120% later, but young Queen Banana Split. Hello, welcome in. Hi guys, hope you're doing well. Whoa, my design. Yes, you skelly fellow. You're up there, you're on there, you're in there. Welcome, Raiders. We just finished going through. Oh yeah, sorry. Surprise, surprise! This is for all the new people in here. The first time you're ever seeing Faust Gaia's new design. And he has not only a male version, but a femme version of his design as well. We love a good gender bend. Yes, this is our new Gaia. This is our mimic man, if you will. Raw. Holy fuck, I know, this is, dude, Gaia's been cooking for a while, guys. He's been working on some really good shit. Now, I do have to do what I gotta do. I gotta critique it. Monster design tend to feel rare. Yeah, like this, honestly, when Gaia first showed me his new design, I was like, dude, no one has a design like you. Holy shit. Like, I genuinely... This shit is fire. I love this. And I love the tongue popping out of the top of the head as well. What that head mouth doing. I think it's sick. This genuinely, if I saw this separate of like knowing Gaia as an individual, this would just be fire in general. I love, again, like the first striking thing because of like how standout the green is, that's what I see first. But the tongue being on top and everything, I love that. Like it makes you, the pink and like the okay, red or like pinks and greens tend to contrast each other really nicely. I think they're opposite sides of the color spectrum. And if I remember correctly, this is how I remember it. Red cancels out green because something to do with it removes like it with chlorine. This is really weird. If your hair starts to turn green because of swimming too much, like if you're blonde, especially with chlorine, adding tomato sauce for some reason helps avoid that because the red citric just fucking like balances it out. It's weird. But I really like this. I like the red. I like how there's white all around here, which helps. It's like that small in-between color you need to balance everything out. Because if you didn't have the teeth there, it would look very awkward. They're complimentary. Yes, thank you, thank you. Mimic design because it's so pretty new. Yeah, like there's not a lot of mimics that like pull this shit off really nicely. There's the female mimic from which is the treasure chest mimic from Monster Girl Quest, which is really pretty. But Gaia's follows along like the original tropes of like the green, the tongue. It's really nice. I'm a big fan of the different skin color too. Gray skin color tends to go really good with like demonic or like demon or like oni, like kind of like things. Or even just like ogre or like imp. It's cute. I really like it. And it also helps emphasize like the yellows and like the greens on the body. Because I feel if you had like a normal skin tone, the green tattoo or like symbols of like running down you wouldn't like look as good. They complement each other here. And also like just the fucking chain, just the lock necklace is hard as shit. That's so dope. Yeah, the hand mouth is really cool as well. I've seen some art that he's done with that. It looks really fire. And a Red Rooster drive-through. The pinnacle of imagination, fried chicken. Inspo from fried chicken, for real. He got the handosu. But no, yeah, I like that. I also like the fact that the mouths are on the pants, because it's like, it tells you that the entire outfit isn't necessarily an outfit, it's part of their body. And something else that's really fun is like the modern twist on it. Is like the jacket kind of falls into like the more cyberpunk, like the tech wear aesthetic. But it's got like, it's still got like the locks here. It's like the straps kind of remind me if like you'd like tie a chest shut kind of thing, or like strap it shut. Like, or like a trunk, I should say. It really just works. It's like a modern twist on a classic like D&D creature. Also, the shoes I fuck with so hard. I love that you have two different colors for like the eyes on them as well. And that helps balance what's going up here, down here as well. Like, again, like you think you'd need something else to bring the view down, but the shoes stand out so much on their own that it helps pull everything down, like visually. It's very concise. It follows really nicely. And that's, I will go on about the female version because I really love the female version as well. The longer hair, the fluffy coats, the little like eyes on the underside of the hair. It gives a more octopus feel, or like squid feel, but once you realize what it is, it doesn't matter. Like this just looks really good. Also Gaia you have one eye under your main design, right? On your male one, but two on the female. I was wearing the chest. Yeah! With a mute coloring, single eye. Yeah, so the male has a single eye, the female has two eyes. Also, Ed, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I really fuck with the female one. I love the bodysuit. I'm always a sucker for a bodysuit that shows off the hips. Again, the gray skin works as well with the tattoo. I like that she has eyes on her shoulder and everything that helps bring down with the bracelet having pink on it. Because it would feel like if it didn't have it there, it feels like it's missing something. But it's nice to be able to see that there are other parts of the body that focus on the eyes. Same dealio with the hair and the teeth and everything on both sides. I like that instead of having mouths on the legs, it's more eyes. And the fact that she's wearing a bodysuit and having the really tall boots helps with this. It's very visually striking. I fuck with these boots so much. I love them. I love how they have more locks on them. I love how they're very strappy. I love how they have more chains. And they're heeled too, and the darkness down here helps like with the bodysuit being darker compared to like this outfit that doesn't have any like really like dark parts unless it's the mouths themselves. The pink on the shoes help balance out there being like a lot of pink up here. And like the spots of it throughout the rest of the body. And grayscaling them, you can see how balanced it is too. Like the darker color down here, the darker color up here. The gradient getting darker down also kind of helps balance out with everything that's just going on. Yeah, the design, honestly, I think you can get away with it because it's gray. It's not skin colored, so you probably can get. And ironically, a lot of people that aren't normal colors with their like VTuber designs get away with having more skin showing because you don't technically classify as showing skin. They almost consider it like a leotard or like a bodysuit. I see. So you can either like have a release like that and not worry about it, or honestly, you can probably get away with it. See, I wanted the teeth separate the green and red enough to prevent people from reading it as Christmas. Yeah, that's what I like as well. It's not a red, it's like a pinky red, so it doesn't look Christmassy. And the teeth are actually like a off-white or a gray. Like a whitish gray. So it helps just that stand out a bit more. And that's the same gray, like the teeth gray matches that gray and like the strap gray. And then this is more of a yellowy green. This is more of a cool like yellow, like whitish color, like an eggshell. And it helps create contrast with this. I do like that. And then it's like give it the white streak down the side of the jacket, so that's okay. Some nice torn jeans with the bottom undone. I can see torn jeans. You could do that, yeah, but then you'd hide all the cool stuff that's here. I could see her with ripped jeans in general. No, ripped shorts, like fucking hot pants. You could do that, but yeah, I feel like you could get away with it. A skirt would look good, but it's very hard to implement a skirt with this kind of design. Because I fuck with this green so hard. But yeah, Guy, your design's so fire. I'm so glad that I could show it off on stream with everybody. Guy was like, Abe, let me know when you're gonna do your review so I can give you my design for you to like talk about and stuff. Yeah, I love gender bend designs. I love it when people get gender bend designs. Because the best part is mimics can be whatever like they want to like appear to you as. So all it means is like what kind of like adventurer or whatever they're trying to like lure in. Like is it a male that's looking for gold and whatnot? Well, maybe the female mimic will drag him to their death. Or it's like a slightly overzealous female adventurer or like treasure seeker that is wooed by a handsome like male mimic. You know, she might be a monster fucker. He might be a monster fucker. You don't know. Also, thank you for the follow, Tofu. This is a sneaky peeky. Yes, Nero is the individual that's worked on his model as well. I can't wait to see it all finished. Daisy Dukes with frayed bottoms. Yeah, that could work. Yeah, I can actually the jeans, like jeans would look actually really good. Not jeans, I keep saying jeans. Shorts would look really good with this design because the blue, I feel like the denim blue, if it was a soft, would be really good. Like not dark denim, think like wash denim. Keep your eyes open for October, yeah. What is with the locks on the boots? They look dope as fuck, that's what. I love them. It's the whole chest thing. Daisy Dukes would work. There you go, Guy. No skirt required. Just like hot pants with the butt fangs hanging out. Yeah, the well-worn faded denim blue would look super good with this. I think I can pull it up. Let's see. Something like this. Oh my god, there's so much ass in that. I'm trying to find like a paler like kind of color. Oh, what did I just open? Walmart! Thank you. Don't worry, I don't plan on shooting it up. Hold on. So something like this would look really nice. Maybe a little bit more for like the shorts, but like, yeah, this would look really nice on the attire. Just add a little something something. So you could have that on your... Stop looking! That's exactly what I had in mind. Hell yeah, brother. I get you. I understand what you mean. Yeah, and you could have it as a toggle, so you wouldn't have to, like, feel bad. And you could still have the... I love the looking sound. It's so funny. Oh. With butt fangs. They look good. You could probably... I'd probably put a little bit of fluffy on the shorts, though, to match, like, this. Just create maybe like a little bit of like extra going on. Codpiece and male design to bounce. I love that. Oh yeah, I saw Okay, I really like Cassie's. At first, I thought she was a skunk. I am so sorry, by the way. Because I'm so used to Tob's design with how she has the white streaks in her hair with the black. And then I'm like, no, wait, she is a cat girl. She is not a skunk. Very cat girl. She's very cute. I like her design a lot. My only discrepancy, she is very much brat. She screams brat, dude. My only discrepancy with this outfit, honestly, because I love the whole thing, right? She's super cute. I love the aesthetic. I love that her tail's actually black and then fades to pink rather than just white. It's very cute that way. Stock. Correction needed. Yes. What? I'm already creating slander for this. No. I only have one change that I require. And it's the sleeves. I understand that most VTubers are front facing, so you have to try and get your point across as good as you can. I do not like the tentacles going up the arm. I think if she had them like wrapped around, it would look better. Or if she had bands on her arm that were tentacles rather than upright. Because there is something about it. The rest of her outfit is all like vertical. No, is vertical the right way? No, horizontal. Horizontal? Yeah, vertical's up. Her whole entire design, everything is like horizontal. You've got the ribbons, like the frills going across, the lace going across, the bands here. The straps on the shoes are mostly across. Everything feels like, and like her hair, her bangers go across. I feel like this aspect where her, like the streaks in her hair should be the only part really that is going down. Because I feel like it clashes. It doesn't. This is literally, the sleeves are the only problem I have. I don't think it's too, actually no, you're right. It's too noisy with the tentacles going up. It just feels like there's too much like going on. I think it would look a lot cuter if it was like wrapped around, almost like a spiral, but it created like stripes rather than being vertical. Her sleeves do get lost in her hair as well. I think... Okay, if you changed these to like, even if they were just on like an angle, they'd look better. And then if you had white cuffs, I feel like white cuffs would do a lot because, yeah, this is white, but you also have like a softer white here, but you don't have any of that down here minus the suction like pads of the octopus. So I think if you had white cuffs that stood out just a little bit more, and then maybe have these like either diagonal or horizontal, it looks so much better. It's literally the only thing that irritates me. I'm personally fine with like the hair and everything. I think it's cute. Because if you got rid of the outfit, this would look fine. It's just like these. It's literally the tentacles that throw everything off. Like if I saw everything from like above the tentacle and up, I think the outfit's fine, but literally these just throw me off. Mirror the jacket colors? What do you... Oh, you mean flip the sides. Let me try something. And then... Oh, this is gonna look so fucking weird because of her hair. Toddlers, hi! Welcome in! I'm doing more review stuff! It's still gonna like show her hair. That's annoying. Let me just try. Is it format or is it format options, position, size and rotation. Ignore the fact that her hair flipped alongside her. Okay, ignore the fact the hair flipped. I don't know. I think it's getting in the way. I think the fact that the hair cropped with it is fucking with me a little bit. Stretch that pussy. I ain't got one! What the fuck? Hi there. Hello, Toddlers. Hello, everybody. That's my favorite purple cat. Meow. Hi, guys. I like it being more my style than one the other way though. Also, Adamu! Oh my god! It's our anniversary! Thank you for the 12 months subbed! I see the punk part. This is a very girl thing though. This is girl-coded punk. This is like the equivalent of e-goth with goth designs, okay? So you've got traditional goth, which is what Kurumi is, and then you have e-goth, which is like what my goth outfit is like with my model. This is e-punk. This is just like online punk, not traditional punk. It's girly pop punk. Marine from Pokemon. Yeah, it's Marnie from Pokemon Punk. There you go. It's still punk, but it's like, it's cute. It's punk, not in nature, only aesthetic. Oh, that's alright. No, 13th, go rest, my guy. That last thing Tot said during stream. Excuse me. Yo. Oh, but thank you so much for the raid. If it's late for any of you, please get some rest. If you are new here though, hello, I'm AmeDoll, your Necapolitan cat doll. Love all things Monster Boy and Monster Girl. I'm usually 120% lewd, and today we're reviewing the rest of the designs that I was given that I didn't have a chance to go through. And pentagram with the symbol, hammer and sickle. That's not really punk. That's more other things. I think the as I mentioned though, it falls into like e-goth because it's like the girl. Can I say slayification? No, fuck that word. I'm gonna say the fashionication. I'm making up words now. The fashionication of themes. Slay Queen. Bleh. But also Jake and Bacon, thank you for the follow. It's basically, or the cutification of punk. Maybe, I don't know. It's just girly. The girlification. It's, yeah, let's just call it's the girlification of punk. And it works though, it's cute. It might not come across as it to begin with, but I definitely see where it is. I do get a lot of racing vibes from this jacket though. This would look really cute on a race girl outfit. But yeah, I'd make the tentacles, hell, you could even have them face down the other way. But I personally still think they should be used as bands. Like, don't make them necessarily look like they're actually tentacles. Just like bands would work. It'd work really well. Yeah, there you go, Morton. You get it. It's like Gyaru too, where like there's new like Gyaru girls where they're like more like tame and whatnot, but they still have that Gyaru aesthetic. And a lot of Gyaru girls complain about them, saying they're more like the modernization of what like the originally design was supposed to like stand for. I honestly don't think she needs combat boots. Because do I have the grayscale for her? Yes, I do. So I feel if she had, okay, she's very noisy. Like she's got visual noise going on at the top, but it works with her design. I think if she had combat boots, it would feel like too much. It would be too dark. I personally like how there's detail down here and the bows. I would not change anything waist down. I think this is good. I think this is fine. The detailing and the lace also helps pull down visually. I am thirst trap. What is this supposed to mean? But yeah, Totless, if you need rest, please get it. You were playing Peak earlier, right? I'm sorry if I missed that. Your long boots that go up to the knees. If she had the long boots that go up to the knees, it could work, but she'd have to get rid of the bows and then her ankles would feel naked. I feel like what she has going on now really works. Plus, the stockings, they wouldn't look as good with the knee-high boots. I can't recover from this. No! I'm just stuck on the punk I grew up with. No, that's the thing. Like, this is the girlification. This is the not the bimbification, maybe the bobbification. I don't know, this is just pretty girl. This is just pretty girl. It says, I like these themes, but if they were cute. You know? Like, think of like a horrifying creature. But then someone draws it as like this cute little thing. It's kind of like that. Or it's like... Like, think of a chibi version of something. Yeah, it's like... Think of it like an android or a chibi of like a really, like, creepy character or something. It works. Yeah, Sprite... Is my tea cold? I waited too long. Gross. But yeah, Cassie, if you watch this, I would just change your octopus thingies to like be vertical. No, horizontal. Stop. Keep X and Y's, guys. Kerberos! My skeleton man! The bone zone, if you will! Hello! Ew, he's ugly. Shut the fuck up. That's some terrible you don't get him out of here. Nah, you just don't know what's good, man. Y'all missing out on this. This is some prime skeleton action. You know how popular Papyrus and Sans were? Yeah, it's Bone Daddy energy. Apple gets it. We stand big fucking skeletons in here. Big skeleton guys will always be a fire design, whether you like it or not. I have a bone to pick with this one. Which one? He's got multiple. Oh, so let me just quickly scull the rest of my drink. All right, I'm back. Okay, we sculled my drink. My throat might be burning just because of like the pepper in it, but that's okay. He's showing a hip, yeah. He's showing a little hip. He's giving it a little bit of a taste, okay? He's not exposing everything. What, you want to see his fucking coccyx, you freaks? Thought so. Yeah, that's what you're into. Anyway, I really like this design. With skeletons, it's kind of hard to do something. You have to rely a lot on what you wear. It's like a skeleton design. Because I know Silvervale's brother has a skeleton design as well, I think. And he has like a lot going on with his outfit. Sorry, I'm burping. I drank too fast. Okay. Let me start. I like the fact that you have like a crown. Like, it's kind of tiara-esque, but it's not at the same time. I feel like it's a crown that I get for like specs and WoW. And I really like that. And you don't see that a lot on like male designs either. But it makes your chrome dome have like just more going on. Instead of just like feeling like it's a circular or like egg-shaped object, it gives you more of like a rectangular feel. It just makes you, it creates space where your noggin is when there wouldn't be any. And it makes you also look taller in the sense that like there's like more height to your design. Because if you didn't have your crown, it wouldn't look quite right. It would be like, well, we've got this big old egg up here and there's no like darker tones minus the eyes. So it wouldn't match the rest of your outfit. Because I do see you carry a lot of purples. A lot of the skulls being used as the color palette, by the way. A lot of the purples just carry the outfit. And that's something I really like. I like that this is still connected because this keeps pulling my view down. Like, oops, sorry, I just realized that my thing wasn't showing. I love that, like, sorry, I'm just catching up on what I was thinking. I love that, like, there's purple up here, and then you have the green scarf, which helps bring the view down to, like, the greens that are down here, and they have, like, greens on the glove, too, and they're, like, little gems, but they're lighter, so they stand out more, but they match the text that's on your scarf, especially on the back side. I can definitely see the glowing effect matching that way more. And then just, like, this chest plate, too, helps bring more visual down to, like, an area that would otherwise be, like... Because if this wasn't here, it would be very bland. But this helps, like, me notice, like, the rib cage and everything. Especially on, like, using the background as an example, it helps it, like, me focus on it and it stand out more. I also really like that you have white under the sleeves here, too. Or, like, additionally to, like, the robe. It just adds that little bit of extra color and, like, visual direction to your gloves. My outfit was worn in a World of Warcraft event. Actual, that's so cool! I love that! I had no idea. There's lore! I love that. This is my first time noticing you don't actually have any legs. You can't do the skeleton dance. No dancing for you. You just gotta shake your little, literally you can only shake your hips. No legs to do any cool things with no leg lock, no. No leg lock for the bone zone. Sorry, Sentinel. I was finished when I submitted. Nah, you're alright, Gaia. I love the floating hoops on the scarf. Because again, if I go to here, if you didn't have these floating hoops, all this white would feel very heavy up here. And like, especially with like the, almost like a purpley gray with the bones. If you didn't have the white, it would feel very like dark and heavy, which again, the scarf helps pull like the visuals down to the bottom of the outfit. And I really like that. I also love the touch of the belt, like being like a silvery white and then having the little skeleton here. You wouldn't think it would do much, but it helps contrast all these chains down here, which is very nice. There's a lot of consistency with this outfit. Nobody to play with. They're so mean. It's because the artist didn't want to make any. You know what? That's so valid though. You know what? Valid. But then again, it also makes you feel really unique. Because I don't know any like other skeleton tuber that like has like the kind of like ghoulish, like ghostly body. Because you don't even necessarily fall into just skeleton category. You fall into ghoul category, which is cool as fuck. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you're a branch of skeleton. You're not ghost. You're not just skelly. You're ghouly. Plenty of bones to play with, Lemieux. But no, yeah, I really like that. I also really like the chains being on the sleeves too. Again, like the whole, like, it makes the darker bits just stand out more. It's such a nice accent. And like, you don't see them that much with like the color and everything, but they do stand out. They do make the outfit pop more. Because if they weren't around, it wouldn't have that impact. Yeah, Lich, there you go. Thank you, sorry. I kind of tend to like combine them. From any of the gray, not gonna lie, but that's definitely a me issue. The dark green. I think it looks really nice. I love it when there's colors that you can't quite tell if it's a dark gray or like an off like super dark blue or like super dark green. It's nice because it adds color without adding too much. It's like, well, I could have this be a shade, but it's not quite a shade. Yeah, it's a solid design, dude. One of my favorite, like, skeleton VTuber designs. And I don't mean that in just, like, well, there's not a lot of them. I mean, like, I've seen a lot. But this one stands out the most from what I've seen. It is. It's a good-looking design. Witches consume souls and make gods angry. Aww, yeah, fingies. Ooh, well. Plus, the scarf is really fire. I love that it's, like... You would definitely cast a spell on me and I'd just be like, I'd have like 3 turns until I die before I have to take you out. Just comparing to the front. Could the back bottom part use more texture? I think the back bottom part is just, that's just like, this one's rendered, this one isn't. So, again, this is just an art style thing. You don't want to like use art style as to how you're like putting, like, rating someone's design, because again, art style can be make or break. It looks flat because it is flat. This side is unrendered, this side is rendered. I don't think the artist wants to render both sides, really. Usually you don't have to, especially when the front is the only one that's really facing and everything. But that's about it, yeah. I think it's really good. Also, please excuse me. Yeah. There we go. I think I got him. Yoink! I knew the scarf had a bit of wear to the clothing. See, the scarf having a bit of wear to it wouldn't work because then it would feel like there's too much like tattered like weirdness to it. I feel like the scarf not having any wear and tear to it makes it feel more magical. Like it feels like it's its own. What it's what's the word? Runes. It feels like runic. Like those are what it literally has runes on the design, but it feels like it's more magic based, and it's separate to like the time that has passed for like his actual form. Like you can tell his robes are basically their normal clothing, and this scarf is the one thing that like surpasses the passage of time due to like the magic it's infused with. Like it will face no wear and tear because it's like it is like it's a item or object of power. Does that make sense? I feel like it does. It just fucking Kerberos is like, yo, she's onto something. There's like lore in the design without like noticing it or like specifically saying. Because again, I see someone that could have been like a great ruler or a great like magic wielder that's passed and decades have passed. Their clothes have like worn and like tattered due to like just like the elements. But the things that stand the test of time are those runic and like items of power. So that's why the crown is like whole and looks really good and isn't like rusted or broken. And that's why the scarf is whole and it isn't like tattered or it's like broken apart or it's like aging. Could be more swooshy. Again, this is just an artistic reference of it. Bad. So the actual model and representation of the design can be different. It's like that one, what's her name? Here's Iraha's little sister from Madoka Magica. Her design, like when she's like doing the whole like standing and then like the side design and then like the back view, her entire design looks very blocky and like stiff. But when she's in motion, it looks better. Let me see if I can find her. Hello, Aya! I love you, cowgirl! Mwah! You're so talented. Guys, please go watch Oya's new video on her YouTube. She did an entire like design over the top of, or like animation over the top of, hold on, I got the name of it. A Vocaloid video, and it's so cute. Hold on. Sorry, I'm just trying to find something as a reference. Okay. Okay, let me show, open image in new tab. And then I need to find a version of her design in motion. Please excuse me. Oh, that kind of works. Oh, here we go. This works perfectly. Okay, this is an example of motion in art. Thank you for the follow. No, Psycho, thank you for giving Oya a tier 1 sub. I appreciate that. Okay, so this is Yui Takemi. Yeah, Yui Takemi, who is in Madoka Magica, Magia Quartet, which is the like spin-off series. I want this one, please. So her design, it feels very blocky and it doesn't feel like there's a lot going on. Well, there is a lot going on, but it feels stiff. Like there's not a lot of movement. It feels a bit awkward, and it like looking at it, you're like, oh. Also, bye Gaia. That's all right. Good luck with the hospital stuff. Yo, 619. Thank you so much, Psycho. Her design feels very stiff, and I'm kind of like, you don't. At first, you're like, eh, whatever, right? But then you see it in motion, and it looks so much better. So like, it doesn't feel like it's stiff. It feels like there's movement. It feels like everything works together. It feels like the colors are really cute and like the sleeves look nice. Even though it's like blocked off into like sections, it doesn't look like it's like one whole like thing. If that makes sense. I'm trying to explain it the best that I can. Yes, in this room, why is the Excalibur and can I bang him? I mean, hey, if Kerberos is down for the Bone Zone, you just head up them deets. I am single. Yeah, he's ready to mingle. I don't know if he has any Pringles, but he's definitely got a femur or two. Or maybe, no, tibia and fibia your arm, or is femur your arm? I think femur is your arm, right? Femur feels like a big bone, though. That might be your leg. I did anatomy and physiology. I am not, unfortunately. Wham! Femur is legs. Okay, tibia and fibia is your arms, then. The top bone, the femur is your thigh. meaty. He doesn't have, it's also a most painful bone to break. Really? But no, yeah, I was using it as an example of movement. So, Kerberos's design is really good. It's just, the scarf is drawn like that so you can see all the runes on it. It's not necessarily how it sits, it's just for artistic representation and to like be able to visually express everything that's going on without it feeling like too much. Also, oh, hold on, I'll go on that. But again, like colors and everything. The thing that makes this all come together really is your crown. You did such a good job choosing that, dude. Also, oh yeah! I hope you had a good stream yesterday. I hope you're doing well with your subathon too and everything. You are still doing one, right? Or am I crazy? I feel like it was day 2 or something. Or what was it, like day 40? No, Mega's was day 2. Yours was like 47. Ah. Green tint on the black metal. No, I don't think the green tint needs to be on the black metal because he's got green on his gloves. Because he's got the gems here, there's no reason to have any green up here. Unless you could have moss on it, but then you'd need moss on the rest of your body. Because you can't just have moss in one area. It's still going good, let's go! For the chains, no, I like the chains being black because then if they had green on them, it would look kind of awkward against like the very deep green on like this. I feel like you'd have too much green. I feel like the scarf does a good job and like what you could do is, I don't know if Kerberos has this on his model, but like, you know how some people have like shine on like certain like reflective surfaces? You could have like a green, like a very dark green shine on the chains, but that's all I can think of. What do you think? Bone, thigh, breaking experience, pregnancy, but ooh, yeah. Because then it kind of gives like, it gives you extra color without actually being there. It's like, hold on, I'll go back to Pirate Sun. This guy, he has shine on his boots, which helps like, it balances the color of his skin. Because you have a lot of light colors up here, and the shine on like the metallic parts of his boots helps bring back the color flow. Because if it was just like the same as like gold here, it wouldn't look as good. And then this would, like his neck and like his face would stand out way too much the rest of his outfit. But because he has like the shiny, it helps balance it a lot. You know, it's like subtle things that you can add to your design. Also, this is the Faust of Gaia, if you missed it earlier. See me with skin? No, I haven't seen you with a fleshy form. I have not seen, I've only seen you peeled, not unpeeled. It's probably a horrible way to explain a skeleton. Thank you, Curb. What? But yeah, this, I liked. Okay, I specifically used this version of Oni Rei's, I think, or Oni Rei's design to show off, because I think she's really pretty. She gave me a little bit of details. Her name's Oni Rei, the demon jester Vtuber, and after leaving the netherworld, totally not legally, I gambled my money away and got offered a job at the circus. She's very pretty. I really like her design. I do have gripes with it though. I do have gripes, but I really do like it. So this is her VTuber model. She 100% gives me like sexy dealer, like at like a gambling place energy. She does that very well. I'm so sorry. You guys are you guys are very much in the way of her expressions and stuff. I will zoom out a little bit. So give me a sec. She has very nice facial expressions. I think that's very cute. I really like her design. My gripe, the only gripe I really have. Also, Bushenjäger, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. I'll check out your stuff, by the way, in a sec, Curb. The only thing I would probably change, because again, like, I really don't mind this outfit. Not everything is, like, my cup of tea, but I do like it a lot. I like how she has cards stuffed in her bra, too. I actually might move those cards to her bra rather than her top. I feel like the pink coming across would stand out just a bit more. Actually, it looks good in this artwork. Maybe if I saw her animated, it would look better. I take that back. It does look good where it is right now. That's right. I think the only thing I'd change hair-wise is maybe make these a bit shorter. I'm not entirely sure. I feel like her horns should be a little bit smaller. But that could just be me. That could just be a personal thing. Otherwise, make these hair bits here just a little bit shorter. And add a gradient into the blue bit. Because I feel, it feels very, like looking down at this bit here, I know it's hair, but it doesn't feel right, you know? I feel like if it just had like a little bit of pink coming down, I could tell that like, it's like, how do I word it? I can tell that it's actually a part of like the top part because the framing for her face feels a bit odd without having more pink down here. I feel like it would just carry it a bit more. Yeah, that's hair. You thought it was something coming out of her neck. That was my fear when looking at it. I was like, it feels like it's not actually a part of it. If you're not like paying attention, it looks like it's like a part of an outfit rather than her actual hair. I like it overall, yeah. So if you could make like just this little bit pink, or you could have the hair stand out a bit more at the side, like here, like make it a bit boofier. You wouldn't have to change the size of this at all and make it gradient into pink. You could even make it gradient from like a purple to pink or from pink to like purple to blue. But you've already got purple in the bow, so it's not necessarily required. I just feel like there should be more of a gradient just to make it stand out more. Yeah, I adore, by the way, the little gesture like thingies on the shoes. They're so cute. Does she show that? Oh, she does show that in this version, yeah. Apart from that, really, I like it. I think you've also got a piercing on your tail. Yeah, that's cute. I like that. Your design's very sweet. I do like it a lot. The horns, it feels weird. I feel like the horns could be smaller. Or... Actually, no. I don't like how... Okay, so I just realized this horn feels normal because it's sitting here, but you've covered up this horn back here so you can have like the fringe and everything. I think you should rectify that and still have it coming out. I know it would sacrifice the little jester hat, but I see what you mean. The hair makes it look a bit off. I feel like you should have it coming out of your noggin. Like, just make it peek through the hair. Whether that was, like, the artist not wanting to do it, or that was, like, the rigger, I do think you should have your horn come through, because it feels like it's sticking out of the side of your head while this is coming out of the front, like your horns are uneven. How was the... Yeah, I feel like you need to have it come out here. It does unironically look like it's sitting further back. Unless that's what you're supposed to look like. But it's creating the illusion of it sitting further back. Oh yeah, you could. You could have it piercing the hat. That'd be kind of cute. Or you could even have like something wrapped around the horn. Oh. Bo was saying, would I really like this overall? Yeah, I think it's really cute. I like how she's got like, I think they're chains, like just random chains on her leg. They're cute. Booty cheeks. I like that she's got the womb tattoo as right, because you know she's like demonic, yes, demonic, but like she falls into the succubi category, but she's not quite. I think it's cute. Also, the color balance is really nice. Like it's almost bunny girl, but it's not. It's good. I like it. It's just the hair that like bothers me. The hair on the horn is what bothers me the most. Horn rather than just a hat is actually a decent thought. Yeah, like she could almost have like a little scrunchie on the horn that has like little like jester bells and stuff on it. Something like that. That would be cute. But yeah, it's just this horn being back looks a bit weird. Otherwise, the color theory for all of this is really good. The love heart openings on the stockings make it like it pulls down like your visuals because of like there being an upside down love heart here. And then like the one on her tail, and then like, again, like just the lighter colors coming down is really nice. I like the jacket version as well. I like the, even the jacket version and like the non-jacket version look good. I do like the fluffy though, the fluffy adds a lot. But yeah, apart from that, I really like your design. Just her hat is cute though. But I feel like you might need to sacrifice that for the horns to look normal, if that makes sense. I do apologize. Yeah, it's a bit iffy, if you will. Plus, like, I like these little tufts of hair at the back, but I don't really notice them with the horns as much. But if you turn side to side and you're rigged and everything, you'll be able to see them. So honestly, it's fine. It's just it's a movement thing. It's like when you see really pretty, like, think of like hair buns at the back that are like super gorgeous, but you can't really do them with Vtuber models because no one's gonna be able to see your like 4-hour like braided like bun hair at the back with all the little like cute squiggly hairs and like the messy like little like cute like pins that you've put in it, because it's like it's at the back, so it's really hard to see. Oh, you're awesome too, Tony. I love you. I love you. Oh yeah, I love all my friends. I'm pretty free in August, so I'm gonna try and pop into VR chat more. I have less responsibilities as of next month, so yippee! You know, Mr. reminds you much more the super cute version of Kamimi. Yeah! I can see that too. We love Kato. Yes, we do. We need to hang out more too, or yeah, let's VRC, let's go. Yes! Yes! I'm trying to take more time to do things for myself. Like, hold on, I'll quickly pause so it's not in the recording. But I do really like this design. I also think just the reference sheet's kind of cute with the little balloons kind of thing all around it. Working hard or hardly working? I'd like to think I'm working hard. I wouldn't be as tired if I'm not. But yeah, this is a solid design, Oni. I would just fix the... Because I love this artwork. I would just fix the horns so they look like they're both coming out of the front of your forehead. And make the hair a bit more gradient. So there's like more pink on the blue parts, just so you can tell that it is the hair. Because again, if I wasn't able to distinguish that, and if I had like 2 brain cells, actually I have 2 brain cells. If I had like half a brain cell, I wouldn't be able to like notice that it was like hair until you pointed it out. Oh, you mean hip wings? Hip wings would be really cute, but I don't think... I'm trying to imagine the move down. Give me a sec. Photoshop time. Wait, actually, I can do it easier. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, it's crunchy, baby. Yeah, I'm just gonna pop this little wing here. I can see them sitting lower. Sitting lower would be cute. I think I like them just sitting like more shoulder. But the only issue with them sitting more shoulder is they wouldn't look good if with the jacket. I feel like they wouldn't stick out far enough, would they? Dropping them to the hip. Wait, no, they'd be fine still because, that's right, because it's the jacket's on the back. They're not going through the jacket. No, they'd be fine there then. No, you could make that work. It would just be a little bit more visually heavy around the breast area. But I can see... I don't think it would matter too much. I can see why they're there though. But yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't like have them just a little bit lower, and or hip wings would look cute, but you wouldn't see them when like VTubing as much. So yeah, I think I prefer them. I prefer them either where they are or just a little bit lower. Yeah, just a little bit high. But overall, your design's really cute. I like what you're going for. It is nice. I don't see cards in like the top often. That's cute. I like it a lot. But yeah, oh, I went backwards by accident. Next up, we have Linthiel. I actually think this is really cool. It's super casual. It's like modern day like demon or like Oni. Like you're just like, wait, Kerberos wanted me to see his thing. Give me a sec. Where's your fleshy form, brother? Where is your skin bean? Oh, this actually looks really cool. Hold on. Open. Give me a sec. Dude, this actually looks dope as fuck. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna go back on Curb stuff. Give me a sec. So this is Skeleton Man. This is Skeleton Man when he has his flesh. That's really sick. I love the scythe. That's cool. Yeah, that's fucking dope, dude. Even though not obvious for the purpose of VTubing, yeah. Casual and comfy, he'll see kind of guy you can have a beer with, and that's cool. Yeah, kind of breedable, not gonna lie. Morton was literally like, tent raised? I think so, yeah. That looks dope as fuck. Yeah, I love this. It's my slut design. I love that. I fucking love that. Human gotta be slutty. He was showing hip in his skeleton form, but now he's showing even more. He actually got his tummy out for real. That's actually really good, dude. Oh, dude. I love that. Went from bone zone to bone zone. ×2. I love that. Dude, that's actually really nice. Are you gonna get a model eventually of your human form, or is it just for art purposes? Screen cap again, oopsies. Ba, 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 ba. That tummy, I know, right? Well, okay, it is recording. I thought I still had it paused. Silly me. But no, I really like Linthel's design. Again, I think I did this. Yeah, I did do this. So, even if it's red up top and he doesn't have red anywhere else on his outfit, having the grayscale helps balance it out, because everything's like really pale and white up here, but his glasses also help balance it out because they're black. And just the rims are a really nice, like, subtle touch. And having the straps here being darker is also a nice subtle touch. So he's got darker themes on the outfit, like the glasses, the little straps, and the shoes are the darkest parts of the outfit. And then just having like the off black or like very dark gray is nice. I like it. It's like, it's like modern day, like monsters and like people are walking amongst each other in society. Transition back to bones. That's cool. He looks like a surfer bro. I don't think he looks, no, he looks more like skateboard bro, not surfer bro. Surfer bro needs more dreads, or at least messier hair. I don't think he needs a forearm tattoo, honestly. I don't think he needs a sleeve or anything like that. I think it's a good look. It's a very cute casual, if that makes sense. I could see his design being in a dating sim, if that makes sense. And that's a compliment. Like, it's not too noisy. It's not too plain. It's literally like, it's... My dogs are reacting in the background. No, if he had red shoelaces, it would look weird. I don't think that would work because the horns are red. It's... You think it would, but it would feel a little bit off. I think it does a really good job with having it plain because the face is like, because he's got messy hair as well, it has the most detail. Techwear without going too hard on it. Yeah, exactly. Can confirm he is totally a skater, bro. No, I like this. I really do like this. What about black fingerless gloves? No, because then that would make his shoes, it would be too noisy if he did that because his shoes are like so dark and he doesn't have a lot of, he needs something. I feel like if he had black fingerless gloves, he'd need to have like something else going on around either his neck or his hair. But he doesn't need to because he's got the glasses, and anything extra would be too much. Eyebrow slit? No, because he's got white eyebrows. You wouldn't be able to see it properly. Stay away from like eyebrow like slits or anything like that if you have like lighter hair designs, unless your like outlines are very dark. Perhaps a watch or bracelet. I can see like kind of a little bracelet, like a spangly little bracelet like my tomboy design has. But honestly, I don't think it needs anything. If he has a watch, maybe something that's silver, but then he might need a belt. No, he's fine, honestly. He really doesn't need that much more. It looks good as it is, at least in my opinion. I am biased, but like, I think it's good. Honestly, and like the tattered jacket looks nice too. Like you can still tell that he's otherworldly. He's not just like some, or like he might like fight demons or like some crap like that in like his pastime. I can definitely see like maybe like those like, it brings me back to the surfer stuff, but like those like beaded like bracelet things. I have like one that's wooden, but I think if he had a brown bracelet, it might work. That's about it. That's all the extra I'd ask. But then it takes away the smart casual. Because if you have like a beaded bracelet, that it feels like more spiritual. But it gives me smart casual energy. I feel like wings would be a bit much. We're starting to go into DeviantArt territory if we do that. Ooh. Hoodie drawstrings? No, I don't think he needs hoodie drawstrings because it feels more like a jacket. It was an expensive like jacket with a hood, but not so much anymore. And I guess this also falls into the smart casual like tech wear, because without the drawstrings, it feels like a higher end outfit. But it feels generic to me, not bad. No, that's the thing. Like, it is generic, but it's not bad. It does what it's trying to do. Like, I'm pretty sure Linthiel doesn't have any crazy lore or anything. He's just a demon guy doing demon things. So, like, yeah, it feels fine. It doesn't need to do anything special. That's something that a lot of people fail to, like, sometimes think about when they design characters, is they want all these things, but sometimes your character doesn't need to do anything crazy for it to stand out. Like, sometimes it just needs to, like, get the job done. If that makes sense? Randon? I don't know who Randon is. Ooh. But no, yeah, I like the design. I think it's nice. Again, if he did have anything extra, maybe like a battle form or something. Because again, the ripped jacket makes me think of like he gets up to like fights or something. Oh, I get you. Yeah, orc in a business suit. Yeah, even the color palette works really well. I'll keep moving because I've basically said my piece. I really like Linthiel's design. Now this was an interesting one. Someone wanted me to review their OC character. Not necessarily a VTuber character. It is with great honor I introduce Chamomile Edra, Silver Springs, Fashionista, Bootlegger, and Mob Boss. However, on his days off, he's busy defending humanity from forces of greater evil that might wish to destroy it. Later on, lore-wise, he takes on the more witchy appearance. So, I'm assuming this is a dude, unless you meant, like, her. I have no idea. I like this. I just don't like orange and green together. That's the only thing that kind of fucks with me, is the orange and green. I think those are pecs. I can't tell if he's built with baby birth and hips, or it is like, I'm so sorry if I'm being offensive here or like some crap like that. But it looks like they have pecs, but they've got like the waist of a woman. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I feel like the orange is way too intense with the light green, but then like the dark green as well up top I like the colors, but not all together. That's the only frustrating thing with me. Because the grayscale looks really nice, but I don't like the use of colors here. The hip shit scares me. They got baby birth and hips, brother. I like the shoes. I like the outfit looks good. It's just the color. It's androgynous in a confusing way, yeah. It is slutty men vibes. I do see that. They did say they're a fashionista, so that makes sense. Yeah, he looks like a pimp with affection. Yeah, I see that. I'm just thinking, again, like, the whole outfit looks good. It's just the colors. It's just those colors. I don't like, but it's a fashionista, and high-end fashion doesn't always tend to look good, like, visually. Like, you might be like, I like the shape of this dress, but the fucking pattern they used on it is awful. Or I like this t-shirt, but the pattern's fucking disgusting. It is a bit busy, but that's only because of the cougar print in the orange and the green. I feel like maybe instead of having like the flame, whatever the patterns are in the bottom, have the cougar print be the, if I'm not changing the colors too much, have the cougar print be the actual gradient of green up. So instead of having it black, have that be the green, or like the darker orange or whatever you want to call it. Like these little spots be the green coming up. That would look better. I feel like it would be a little bit more balanced then. You could still, yeah, the colors are a bit of a no-no. I'm a sucker for lime green. I love lime green, but you've made your tail lime green and then you've given your hair like dark green, which for me, that doesn't work. For me as a cat girl who is very color-coded, meow, I have pink and white hair and my tail is the same color, but you've given yourself a completely different like colored tail compared to the rest of you. And it shows that the tail matches the cape, but not the top half of you. And you've got like a lot of dark colors going on up here, but your tail, you lose your tail because of all the dark like spots. Yeah, I would. I think the colors are, yeah, they're a bit mismatchy. If anything, maybe change the orange to like a very like soft, like tan brown. Maybe. To like complement the brown you have going on the waist. I also think pumpkin when I look at you. I don't like that or carrot top. But like not Ranger carrot top, but carrot top is like, this is a little green sprout. I think if you made your hair or like your tail both dark green rather than like two different ones. No, orange and green can go together. You just have to do it right. And I just think there's too many greens for it to work here. Because I did just notice the back of your hair here is light green, but you haven't. I feel like if you made the tail dark green and then had the end the light green that it is, that would have worked. But there's just, it feels very messy. Like it's, outfit-wise it's good, color-wise it throws it off. If that makes sense. The annoying thing about the green is that the guy has brass and orange already. Yeah, you're right, I did, yeah. Honestly, you could fix this entire thing as if you made this green light, like pale orange. Or peachy, and if you changed your hair to like a pale orange and then peach in the back, like literally getting rid of the green or like getting rid of the honestly, I think if you got rid of the green it would fix it, which is like the unfortunate part, because I like the green, but yeah, if you palette swapped it, I might just try. I don't think I can hue shift, but I can. Yeah, blue would look really good too. Ah, it's a bit bright. That's even brighter. Fuck me. Yeah, it's just a sometimes my brain just doesn't like certain colors and it doesn't like these colors together. I am a sucker for lime green. I love lime green as like with designs, but I don't fuck with this. I just do not. I don't fuck with the colors. Also, Derpster, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, shades on white clothes and eyes purple too. I like the purple eyes, actually. I think it's good. I just don't like the orange. I think it's too in your face. Because imagine it without the jacket. It would probably look a lot, like, better. But, yeah, it's just... Okay, the revolver actually fucking slaps. I agree with that. The revolver's clean as shit. And they've got, like, a cane on the side, which looks really nice, too. Yeah, like, whoever designed your gun did a really good job at it, dude. Like, 10 out of 10. I just don't fuck with the rest of the colors on the fit. That's the unfortunate part. It's good concept, executed not entirely the way that it should have been with the colors. That's the only thing that needs a rework. But that's my personal opinion, and you don't have to take that to heart. But yeah, I feel like a palette swap would work really well. It does make me feel like when you have like a fighting game and the palette swap looks better than the original like color. You know? Yeah, the D&D dice, the math rocks. I like that. Oh, yeah! Okay, I really like this one. Familiar Aces, so fucking cute. He has a little bit of story here, though. He's a chipmunk familiar who polymorphed to try and blend in with people, rocking autumn vibes. Aces, I love this. I love this. It's so cute. Your design is so fucking adorable. There's nothing I have a problem with. Everything about this is like perfect. I'm pretty sure you're also wearing like yellow socks, which is really cute. I love the plaid pants design. It makes like your pants stand out where you have like a dark like t-shirt and like shoes. I have no problem with the shoes either. I like all the belts and the strappiness on your outfit. I like the glasses being circular and sitting lower. You give me hippie vibes without actually being a hippie. And I like that. Yeah, it's hipster in a good way, but it's like, I feel like I'd meet you in a library reading, but like, you'd like tell me about like, oh yeah, these really cool books if you're interested in this, and then I'd find out there's like a secret area in the library that has like all this magic shit, and like, you and like your master or whatever, because you're a familiar, like you're the only ones that know about it, and like there's this whole secret society. Like it feels like that. It's so fucking cool. Like, I get so much, like, story stuff with this, just, like, looking at it. And you didn't even, like, give, like, a great deal of, like, info. I just really, really like it. Also, I can see your design wearing, like, summer attire and whatnot. And you, again, like, Linthiel, you would fit into a dating sim. You have the perfect fucking, like, dating sim like vibes without feeling like either one, too simple or too over the top. And really decorative and it bugs me. Well, not all buttons are decorative, but I see what you mean. That's just like that's like a practicality thing. I like they sit there though, because he has the belts instead, so he doesn't necessarily have to button it up. He just has to tie up the belt around the waist. Or at least not around the waist, but around the legs. But that might impact on walking, but I think I like it. I personally like it. This is something I'd see in a Colo's Cthulhu game pretty neat. Yeah! You have forbidden knowledge. I would love an alt outfit that uses more green though. No, his alt color is probably yellow. I can see yellow being his alt more than green. So like attire with yellow would probably go a little bit harder. How dare you, Cougar? My off button's decorative because you can't turn off Listen, he's got a girl's jacket, all right? Stop bullying him. All the buttons don't function and the pockets aren't real. Leave him alone! A personal investigator. I can see that too. Yeah, I like that. Detective type, trying to write secrets out knowing about himself. Oh, yeah, and he's kind of like snarky and like, yeah, I can kind of see that too. It's a trench coat for me! I know. I think it's good though. I really like it. I'd wear a jacket like that too if I could buy it. I really like it. I also like how the back has that lower part, so it feels like the collar extends. Storm flaps to the trench. I don't know what a storm flap is. I'm so sorry. Is that where it's like separated? Or is that like the collar, like the popped collar? I think it's fine, honestly. I don't think he needs like a popped collar or anything because he's got the turtleneck, so there's already enough height. Because if he had like a lower cut top, then maybe pop the collar, but because he's got a turtleneck, he doesn't need anything. I think like the only thing you could add is like maybe a little like necklace, maybe a little gold or silver necklace, but you got like a silver belt buckle, so you don't really need anything. Riri, what are you doing to her? Are you trying to cuddle her? Yeah, and even the colors like work really well. I like this a lot. I like how you've technically hidden darker like spots to bring your view down in the plaid. It's very nice. I like it a lot. You did a good job. Like your designer, Nosti they did fire. They absolute fire. They cooked hard, if you will. It's an asymmetrical flapper at the front of the... Oh, something with the guns original. Ah, I see what you mean. A little color responsible since I'm colorblind. Oh, Ace! Well, Aces, even though you're colorblind, looking at this, I love this. This is a gorgeous design. All the colors will like... They just work really well. I love them. They're pretty, they're appealing to my eye. I'm a very color-orientated person when it comes to like character designs too. Like it's very cute, it works very well. I want to eat it. You look like you would taste like chocolate. Or maybe like coffee, like a mocha. That's what like a chocolate coffee is, right? Yeah, like that. Or maybe coffee with a hint of chocolate. I like it a lot. It's good, dude. I'm happy you got such a fire design. I like designs like this, they're good. I think it's a eat good male designs often. Speaking of good male designs, I am so sorry. I have freaking forgotten the name of this guy, but I love the design for this one. Only thing that I feel like I need to explain in my eyes, which comes to lore, my gold horns, my gold eyes and horns show the connection that Sukuna, okay, Sukuna is his name, has to the divine sun and are a mark of divinity. The Adachi was a gift from his teacher for passing all her tests. Sokaku. Dude looks amazing. Actually fucking fire. So this isn't like one of his outfits, I don't think. I'm pretty sure this is like his main design. I love this shit. I love it when you have like a character that has a very mute color like palette, but then it has like blacks that stand out, and like the tie and like the fucking like chest belt. And the eyes being darker with the tattoo and like the eyebrows being black balances so much where you think you would otherwise lose everything. Because again, like the tie and the straps on the chest being black help you like, it like creates like visual focus on there. But then because there's like a tattoo on the neck, it brings your curiosity to it. Like, oh shit, what's the tattoo? And it being like darker helps it stand out. And then you realize, oh my god, he's got ear piercings. I didn't notice that. He's got elf, like pointy, like demon elf ears. And then like the heavy like lashes and like eyebrows bring you back to the face. And the gold in the eyes really helps stand out as well. Like that's what I like about having the yellows on the horns and the eyes. It just, I look at the face. I see the face. And the golds like buttons on the sleeves and like on the belts too is like really nice. I'm kind of in the way. Like he's even got silver on the pants with the chain to match the like the silver streaks to the hair. It's very balanced. I even like the more traditional fit over on the side. It's just traditional, it works well. No complaints about it. I like this very like kind of like reddy purples in the pants to contrast like the skin tone, like the hair. It's good. It's good. There's nothing wrong with this design. It works, it's simple. It doesn't ask for a lot. I have nothing. No, literally, There is nothing wrong with this design. Cinema, literally. Nothing wrong with this design. The fluffy, like, collar as well in the jacket helps the fluffiness of his hair. Like, it's fluffy hair, but you can tell it's, like, softer. Or, like, sleeker, if that makes sense. And then, like, this is just fluff. It's good. It's really, really good. Simple. Doesn't need a lot. Stands out. It's good. Also, so hi. Banger design, brother. I haven't seen him if he actually has like a Vtuber model of this. Needs a nip. No, he does not need his nipple sticking out. Don't fucking make the weather cold for this guy. He's got the fluffy jacket on for a reason. Don't freeze him to death. Oh yeah, I put a sensor on this because he had cocker. That was bulge! I needed to cover! Oh, sorry, I'll read out what he's written. Hi, I'm the Mighty Earth Lars, 8'6" Sith Emperor. The left arm is a tattoo sleeve. The cane is a lightsaber with the other. I was like, oh no, I don't want penis to get me in trouble. Yeah, he's totally giant man. Very tall giant man. This is like I'm gonna be fighting an Elden Ring or like a Dark Souls boss. I'm fucked. Hanging full dong, he was, but his underpants are like a bluey gray, so yeah. Yeah, he looks like a villain of a JRPG. I dig it as well. Space Marine that can breathe. I have no idea. I'm assuming it's a scar on his back, but I thought that was really cool. It kind of clashes with the arm sleeve, but if it's a lore thing, it doesn't really matter. Because if you get injured and you have a tattoo, it is what it is. It's like, it works without getting too much in the way. I also like the fact that if this is a scar down his arm, his face into like his chest works really well. Kind of like brings you back down to like everything that's going on here, which is the base. But I really like the outfit. I have no complaints about it. I think it works really well because like the red of like the little like lightsaber thingies on his hips kind of like contrasts with his hair. The dark top of like the collar works with like how his like pants are dark and like the shoe like caps are dark. It's just good. I really don't have a complaint about this. Lightning strike and burn. That's what I was thinking, Nuddle, yeah. Did Lily like it? Or was she upset? Oh, I hope she didn't think I was bullying her. If it's Star Wars, I see the arm sleeve is a Star Wars marking. I have no idea if it is a Star Wars OC, but I'm assuming Sith Emperor and lightsaber mean it is. Dick! Off-brand Star Wars OC, so Disney doesn't come and kick his ass. But how big is the cocker? Big. I have uncensored cocker. But no, I like this design. I think it's really nice. I think it's cool. Because her yellow tips are because she stuck her face into a honeycomb and never washed it off. Oh no! I've started something! She's got her skizzer because of a pollo doppio. I will not answer that question. How about thrusting in the second picture? No, he's just stanced up, bro. He's just stands up. Stop giving us thumbs up. I see you down there. Button down the collar, but maybe it's really nice. I don't think he needs to button down the collar. I think it looks cool like that. I think if he had anything like button-wise, it would be a bit noisy because he has the stripe thingies here and like the lapels are all over the place. I think it's good. I think it looks cool. Yeah, it's relaxed posture. It's like when girls relax and they kind of like stick their ass out a bit more. Just let the true curvature of the spine pop that booty. Ooh. Either that or hunch straight over. But no, yeah, even the grayscale works really well because all the dark bits up here and down here and like this being darker. I'm sorry if I feel like I'm rushing. My brain's hitting like a wall. I think I'm just tired from today. But I like the design a lot. Oh yeah, covered buttons. I didn't see that. Mel, hi. It doesn't look very. Yeah, it's very pleasing to look at. Like if this was like 10 years ago and I saw this design on like DeviantArt, I would think this is like the coolest fucking male design I've seen in a long time. I'd be like, damn, look at that badass. It's so cool. Holy shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's not offensive, by the way. That's a big compliment. Cat free. Speaking of free, this is not free. This is Thor. Thor-chan. I like Thor's model. And I know this is done by Hamburger. I forget, they did my chibi model. I think it's cute. They got a lot of that. It's a very casual. God damn. Oh, it's Tori. Is this not Thor? Am I confused? Oh, this was Thor-chan. Or is Tori some... Am I getting characters mixed up again? I think I am. Thor-chan has freckles. Shit. Yeah, Thor-chan has freckles. You're right. Completely different person. Should be thick. God damn. Yeah, Mossy Burger, dude. That art is fucking great. I love Mossy's art. It's so good. I don't actually know if Tori's a cat or a lion. But the tail makes me think lion. I think it's really cute. I like the shorts. I'm a sucker for like slut shorts like that though. I would draw, yeah, original character, do not steal. Do not steal! Thor-chan, Tori. Okay, I was right about it being Thor-chan, thank you. I panicked for a sec, I thought I got the wrong person. I was like, oh no! No, I think it's really cute. I like the little, I would maybe, this is the model though, so like, I'd probably move this just out a little bit more rather than having it further up. My brain doesn't like how high it sits. It needs to be sitting more on the side for me. Like, I like where it sits here compared to here. But even then, I might bring it down just a little bit more. No, yeah, this is just a casual outfit. This is like a casual fit. Like, you guys know my opinion of, like, crazy proportions when it comes to character designs. It's not always my thing. But it works for, like, I know Mossy Burger's, like, art style, so I'm fine with that. It just works for what they do. I call her whatever she wants. What is she? I call them slut shorts, but they're basically just hot pants or Daisy Dukes kind of thing. Goes by Thor, yeah. Yeah, guys, so yeah, well, going through the rest of the models and everything, I love it. I'll call them Tori instead of Thor. I like Tori's design. There's nothing, it doesn't need to be anything crazy. It's just really casual. I feel like the waist should be a bit smaller, kind of goes against the hips. Should be a bit smaller? Oh, hips, not waist. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I'm one of those people that if it has exaggerated proportions, typically I'm not a fan. But again, I know Mossy Burger's art style, so I think it's fine. Built fucking thick, that's for sure. The collar on her neck. I think the collar on her neck's really cute. I can't quite tell what it is, but it looks like an airplane. I like that. I think it's cute. I like it. Yeah, I don't have much to say. I think it works well for just being simple. Holy moly! Yeah, oi, they got badongas like you! I think Tori has more milkers than you got, girl. Thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, yeah. I like expanding quadricep muscles in the side view. I get what you mean. Yeah, I see what you mean. Side view for me isn't that appealing, but I see what people like about it. I mean, she does for real. Thor's hammer. Oh, cool! Now I feel silly. I thought it looked like an airplane. I like it though. It's a good character design for the art style, or I don't know, the aesthetic and like what they're going for. It's just not my cup of tea with proportions. That's all. I love it. It's just not my cup of tea. I'm gonna have to double her cookie intake to catch up. Nah, she needs to get more Milo in her system, bruh. She needs to stop, every time she runs out of Milo on her milk, add more Milo on top. Just start fucking going, yeah. Gotta get the calcium up, girl. It looks a little bit off, yeah. Again, like, I don't like female designs that have, like, super fucking, like, big legs and, like, super fucking, like, huge tits and, like, fat ass like that. because this is biased though. I'm a petite girl. When I see it, it makes my brain go a little like, wah. But it works for the live 2D. I think works a bit more, just because you don't see the ass hang out of the pants as much. I feel like the side view is like a bit much too. But again, this is... It's not Booba Envy! It's just bias. The calcium cannon's fully charged. Boobs are right, you hate to see it. I love booby. See, I love huge booba. It's like a balanced thing. Like, I love Dragon's Crown with the sorceress. Like, I love her proportions. I think it's just because there's like such a short distance between the waist and the hips and like the bust. You know? But it's not a bad design. Again, I'm familiar with Mossy Burger's like art style, so I have nothing against this. It's just my personal opinion with like stuff like that. You know, I love Mossy. I love Mossy's art and stuff. I love the sorceress too. Yeah, but it's very well done. Yeah, like if I'm going off of the art style and the aesthetic, this is very well done. I know what they're going for. It's fucking perfect. And biggest people also have some tummy on there. Let's some squimps, yeah. Dragon's Crown girls are all S tier. Love the characters. Ah, dude, Archer's nice too, yeah. That's why I like bigger. He likes a bit of squinch. Like a bit of a tummy to grab. Yeah. Also, that's fine too. Like, dude, fucking. I tell ya. A little bit thicker. They're definitely packing in the chest area. Most likely. Unless they're built like a pair and they got massive dumpy. Also, speaking of free! I actually like the newer design that you've been using on VR chat more than this one. This is cute. It's very casual, but I fuck with your new one so much more. I was kind of sad when you sent me this one. I was like, where's the new free? I do like how your eyes are different color through the hair though. You have a day developing Dumpy Supreme. I have mad respect for that, brother. Also, I'd like to mention, please don't take offense to this, guys, but I love... This is not meant to be offensive, but it's like, you're like a lankier guy, right? I love how you're like lanky guy who's like, just like, he loves to go with a bit of squish, you know what I mean? It's the meme, but I fucking respect it so hard! It's such a thing though, and I love it. I'm burying my face in the absolutely fucking caught. I love Freeze. Freeze model is really cute. I love the coder socks with this one too. Sorry, I would have my hands up, Koya. So, what's up with that? People have tired bunch of people lanky girls. I'm just like, no, I'm lanky. I want the squish girl. I want the girl that got a little bit of squish to her. It's cute too. Oh, what's this lanky gotta do? You got some hype bias? Yeah, I do. I got hype bias. Fight me, bitch. Yes, you have been redesigning. I actually like what you've done though. The current version of Free is fucking really nice. This is like your original ref sheet too. I think it's cute. It feels like there's a lot going on though. Can I grab a newer picture of you if that's okay? Just so I can show people what like I fuck with. The bigger girl like the lanky guy. It's true! I've seen it! It's also like, it's just really cute. Couple dynamics. Hey, bad school. I would bet you're knee height. You're a little I'm not knee height, guys! I am a normally proportioned cat doll. I'm 167 centimeters without my ears counting or shoes on. I'm relatively tall. Taller than average. I'm tall in Japan. In most Asian countries. Oh, the Onagiri's got me. She's fucking freaky tall. Ooh. Oh, so I'm a yoink. I'm sorry, Free. I'm going through our DMs now! While you're playing Roblox. So I can show off the newer you. Fuck, I'm just scrolling past all my old stuff with the bulge. Can't believe you took my boobs away and made me bulge. Okay. I'm trying to find a good... Damn! Sorry, I got the Jacko pose one. I'm trying to find... Why can't you just T-pose at me? Wow. 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 There's so many T-posing images of me. I'm so happy Charlie is working on my stuff, by the way. I'm so excited. Okay, where art thou? Where art thou? You're here somewhere. I know, because you shared shit with me ages ago. Where are you, Free? God damn it. Pinpiss. This is as good as I can get the image up. It's basically, the lower half is exactly the same with the socks and the tail. So I'm gonna open... You know what? I'm getting your Jacko pose up too. You know what? Fuck it. I'm exposing everyone to your Jacko pose. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I know I saw you here somewhere. Where's that Jacko pose? I'm scrolling! There we go. Open link. There we go. Alrighty. So this is a normal image of like, just like this new standard outfit. I really like it. I like the jacket and like the sports top. I think it's really cute. I like this more than, and I hope it doesn't sound rude. I like this more than this. Because this just feels a little bit lost. The drawstring I think is throwing me off too with this. Because it kind of feels like you've got like drawstrings on the side from the front, or like some kind of strings coming from the pants, and then like strings here. But that's where you like, with the other design, it like you completely avoid that. Because I can see the patterns on this. It's like, it's more defined. I can see what's going on. Cut jacket. Yeah, cut jacket always fucks. I'm very biased towards that though. Also the Jacko pose though. Like, look at how fire this is. This is such a good design. Like, I like this. And I like how the belt goes over the tail too. Tail. With that tail though. Again, this is a really, really nice design. I think you did turn the camera around. I'm sorry. I can't do that. It's against a company policy. Yeah, the hair's less blinding. I didn't even notice that. It's a good point. That might just be a shader thing. I know Free's been fucking with shaders and stuff. Where'd my mouse go? Oh my god, I lost my mouse. Oh, there we go. It came back. Yeah, I like this a lot. Yeah, Jacko pose! You may have seen Samus do it too. That's a xenomorph pose. But no, yeah, I love your design. I'm a sucker for black and orange, like as a color scheme together. And you pull it off really well. I'm so excited to see your future designs though. I hope that I can help you find someone too that I think does really cool stuff. It's just very hard. The person that I would have recommended, I'm pretty sure is dead. They like went on hiatus and they haven't come back. So I'm like, dead? Question mark? Or just on very long hiatus? Question mark. I've seen many anime women have, I think, charges a freaky weird, huh? Essentially, the person that originally did my stuff has been on a hiatus for like so long that I don't even know if they're alive anymore. I just think they peaced out. And maybe they're doing life stuff now. I mean, I would hope they're okay. Very good artist. Very nice person too. Are you seeing dead people? Usually, yes. But not dating, no. Sorry, Senu. I can't tell they went into the woods and only come back after it. Probably goes, I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, I like Free's current design. This one I don't really fuck with as much, but the other one I really like. Plus the orange jacket, I'm so sorry I'm gonna say this, makes me think of that one guy from Despicable Me. And I can't not see that. I'm sorry. What? Teenaging game of cute girl, skill freaky, but still being talkative. Vector, oh yeah. It makes me think of Vector. I'm so sorry. That must be like fucking disgusting to hear. It's not long enough of a jumpsuit, I know, but it puts that image in my mind. Yuck! What am I looking at, Angelica? What's going on, B? What's shaking bacon? It is the xenomorph pose, you're right. Holy shit. Oh, he has minions on them. I hate minions! Welcome back, Gaia! I hope everything went well. I hope you got my gift of blood sent to your hospital specifically. Dude, they took 100 mils out of me. And I had to walk around afterwards. And then I was driving. And then I walked my dogs when I got home. That was like a 45-minute walk too. I'm cooked. Yeah! Okay. I am very biased towards this art style because this was one of my favorite artists before they pieced the fuck out and screwed a bunch of people over. Fuck you, Comforton. But they never finished the ref sheet, but I love Gabu's design. I designed this one. It's my personal bias. Yeah, fuck that cunt, Morton. I love Gabu's design, but I did design it myself. Initially, I'll show you the, oh, is that, where does other ones go? Well, this is kind of fucked up. Excuse me while I fix this. I thought I did better. Wait, no, I'm being gaslit. What the fuck? This is normal. Why was there a blank one? Bastards. Fuck you, Google. All right. Yeah, I designed this one. It's pretty cool. It's pretty sick like that. He's got bulge on this design too. He's sparkly. Looks good. I like it. Wrecked. I'm being gaslit by a fucking slideshow. See? It shouldn't be blank. Why is it blank? There's a secret slide. And it's not there in the slides. Fuck. My flow. I take offense to this. But no, yeah, I should probably move these to the other side instead of having them... Boy. So I did this on my phone. I used Ibis paint in my fingy. So I made his original design on the right. And I also made the one on the left. Because I kind of wanted him to have like more of a fluffy, like cute, like feel. You threw off... Yeah, I got thrown off my groove, dude. A damn sinner, hello! Remember, pretend you can't... Yeah, just pretend you can't see it. It's not real and it can't hurt you, just like me. I'm not real. And I can't hurt you. I never would do that. Never. Anyway. Yeah, so I'm biased. I designed this. I put fluffies on the top of his gloves. I put fluffies on the top of his booties. I put fluffies on his collar. Again, I did... Jesus Christ. This was like 3 years ago, maybe? 3, 4? It's been a while. I knew I was doing it during university. This was one of the only things I drew during university because I was so fucking depressed with work. Yo! Ark, hi! And Tinku, hello as well. Cute. Hold on, we're almost at the end, by the way. I love this aesthetic. I really hope, like, Floofa Blue actually made Gabu's like newer model too. I don't know, I can't remember if it's based off the original design or this one, but yeah, I like it. I like the fluffy. That was the goal. Gabu wanted a fucking femboy design that would make people question whether they wanted to fuck him or not. And I was like, don't worry, fam. I got you. He's got the perfect level of femboy, but like, also like, damn, I'm a girl, I'm gay, but I'd probably fuck that because he looks like he's enough of a girl that I'd be into him. But it's also on the side of like, I'm straight, but he looks like he's enough of a... He got that Astolfo feel to him, dude. I'm trying to understand how to design character. It will do. Literally, it will do. It's Gabbers! It is Gabbers! Hi, Root. Projecting yourself into it. Shut the fuck up! No, it's not. I know what you're talking about. No projection whatsoever. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. But yeah, he's supposed to be an incubus. So, like, for those that don't know the lore of succubi and incubi, technically they are one creature. They just change depending on who they're sexing and who's sexing wants what sexing, you know? So if it's like a female and they're gay, they'll turn into like a female. Or if it's like, that doesn't do anything for me. Doesn't always have to. You know, it's like one of those things. Or if it's like a guy, it'll turn into a girl. Or if it's a girl, it'll turn into a guy. Like that kind of thing. I dipped my pen in that ink. That them being a guy just means the positions are interchangeable. Yes. I also designed, it's not Gage, no. Not unless you want it to be. I also designed the womb tattoo myself. I don't know why I cooked so hard, but I did. And yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself for that to this day. But oh, I just realized he doesn't have the double belt version that I gave him. Wow. That's okay. I think I have that one saved to my phone still. Cute art, thank you. I did this on my phone. Ibis paint on my phone, which is like my fingy. I'm very proud of myself. Succubus take seed from men and then become incubated, deliver the seed into them. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. I didn't know that specifically. I just knew they changed. That's crazy. But yeah, I'm biased. I think I'm pretty cool. I think I did a good job. I big likeys. Yeah. And like an outfit for the fellow themed around the Iron Gate print. Ooh, I can kind of see that. I kind of wanted to give him like a boy band feel. I know it seems silly, but I felt like it would like work well with like the colors I went with. Like, I don't know how to describe, not boy band, maybe not that. There's a certain like art style of like, a certain like design that like certain artists draw of like guys like this. I just can't remember. What the fuck was that with my phone? I've never heard that sound before. Beep boop. Yeah, I like it. Also, I think this is Estella? I can't remember her name. I think it's like Estella or something. K-pop Demon Hunter Gabber would look good. She's really pretty. She doesn't have anything like super crazy going on besides the massive fuck off wings. But I like the massive fuck off wings. I love angel wings that fold in like this. They're my favorite. I really fuck with her hair being blue at the end. I like that. I like how she has blue flames in her ears. I like how she has blue tips. I like that she has like the jacket that comes down off the shoulders. I like that she's got the white like crop top kind of thing. It makes like her like neck and like chest area stand out. I think she's got like transparent straps on her. I'm not entirely, I think they are straps. I don't really like that though. They almost look like shadows, but this is just like her sketch design. I don't think she has her full model yet, so like, yeah. This is a work in progress, so it could change later on, and it could like show off more. I think it's cute. It has its monster elements. It gives me DeviantArt, like a OC character, but that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I like that about it. It's very cool. The Tomb Raider gets the shoe. Save it from incubers. Yeah, it's a gorgeous design. I don't know how I feel about the extra boot. Maybe she could just have a white sock. Feels a bit odd to me. But I'm not complaining, really. My brain just, it's not used to seeing something like that. Hi, Astro, how you doing? No, I like it though. I like the whole outfit. Extra boot is very, it does feel Ratchet and Clank. I was gonna say that. It feels like it's kind of like hodgepodge together. But now I can see her as being like a mechanic design. It's kind of cool. And then we get the one thigh high thing. The other one got lost in the wash. So we one sock it today. Only one sock. Not two, just one. Yeah, I ain't got a partner to pair with it. I I do like the shorts though. Again, like this is a very simple design. I just realized it reminds me of like the emo like fucking goth designs that you could get on Little Big Planet. Yeah, but that's not offensive. That's not offensive. It gives me that vibe because it's like simple and like outfit, but it's got like a lot going on at the same time. I think it's cute. It's really cute. I like it a lot. I can't wait to see it finished. I will also still stand by I started the trend of white pupils. I will never not stand by that. Everyone had them after I had my Genomu model made and I had my white pupils. I'm doing either a left eye or a mouth. Beauty mark or scar under the eye? I think a scar would actually carry that pretty far if she had it under the eye. Kind of like my cat lines, but like one just under the eye. Wings so big you could do some cool design stuff where it wraps around the... Yeah! I can see that, yeah. I feel like on like looking at the front of the face, the right side should have a scar under the eye because the fringe is a bit more fancier and longer on one side. Yeah, like a war angel. Yeah, angel of war. That would go so fucking hard. Ooh, we could have a tummy scar too. You'd have like a scar like across the eye and like a scar like on the tummy. That'd be cool. Yeah, I like that. We should be jibby jabbed or something. But no, yeah, Estrella, I think I'm saying your name right. I'm so sorry. I like your design a lot. I can't wait to see it finished. I love that your hair isn't necessarily white, but it's like, it's got very soft purple hues in it. I fuck with white hair designs that have like purpley shine in them. It just, it gives me a very ethereal feel. I don't want to go to war. Wah! Fight that angel! Fight that angel! But this is the last one! This is Kine! Oh, she's so cute. She's gone from dog girl to dragon girl. I'm not gonna lie. I really like this design. And it's not for any fucking normal reason or anything. I want everyone to be aware this is a maximalist design. This is a busy design. But it's maximalist. I know the artist. I know the concept artist. I know what they're going for. And Kyun, if you're in this chat or you watch this, please do not take offense to this in the slightest. But how I feel about this design. Everyone remembers Cinder from Spyro, right? She makes me think of Cinder from Spyro, but if she was like an e-girl. I'm sorry. I really like it though. Not an incorrect statement. No, she's here! Oh no! But I really like it because of that. It lives in my head rent-free. You don't understand. Cancelled in real time. Oh no, my Google, it's okay. You can be brutally honest. I fuck with it though. I really do. I do like it. It's very noisy for me, but I know what you're going for. It's like that maximalist kind of like e-goth aesthetic. But the purples and the blacks, they just remind me of Cinder. And I really like that. It actually kind of reminds you of the Iron Mouse outfits with the colors and design. You know what? That's actually a thing that I really feel bad about for other people that want to have similar color schemes and whatnot. Is because Iron Mouse is so known for being like, it's like the pink, purple, and black that if you try anything like that, people are going to be like, oh, that looks like her outfit. But I like Kyun's because it stands out on its own and it looks really fucking unique. And I love the addition of the wings. I'm assuming they like, you can toggle them on and off. Fuck, I really like those wings. I like that they also come out of your back like normal wings. And they just look like they sit like hip wings. Because of like them being like facing down. No, yeah, like I know an elf girl, like she's a JP, like a VTuber, and she's an elf girl, and her outfit's like pink, red, and like there's a little bit of purple on it, and people like on the EN side of things were calling her an Iron Mouse clone, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here! Get the fucking piss off! I love you, honestly, girl, I fuck with this. I feel like, another way to describe what I'm looking at is I feel like your design would be, okay, it's gonna be very hard to explain, but I want you to like hear me out. Think of like PlayStation 1 or 2 like JRPG character design, but if e-girls existed like at that time, and like the fashion, like that's what I feel, you know? Does that make sense? Do people see that? JRPG Cody, you're so right. Yes! I'm glad you feel me on that, Kyun. Again, I like this. Again, it's very noisy, but it's noisy in a maximalist, like JRPG aesthetic kind of way. My stage outfit is red and green. Tell me, how do I colors without thinking it's Christmas? Make them darker. Make them more washed out. Don't have it like vibrant. What would you look like as a full dragon? I'm interested. Yeah! Would you, okay. Are we small Cinder, or are we like, sexy Cinder? Like the big, like, tall, one that you have to fight in like is it Eternal Night that you have to fight Cinder at her like big form? I think or is that New Beginnings? There's New Beginnings, Eternal Night, and then Dawn of the Dragon. No, you fight Tall Cinder, I think, in New Beginnings, and then she fucks around with you in Eternal Night, and then you have, like, normal Cinder in, Dawn of the Dragon, too. Yeah. But, like, 10 face piercings would be interesting. 10 face piercings is wild. Especially has so many designs, it would be hard not to find some. Yeah, it's like, she has so many outfits that it's like, you don't want to... You can't small Cinder. Yeah! I love that. You are a little puppy dragon! Oh, bless. You'll never escape the dog allegations. Oh, I love that though. Aren't like baby dragons called pups too or something? Or am I getting my species like thingy, like fantasy species things mixed up? It's something like that, right? I could be wrong there. But no, I unironically really like it. Wings by the hips, greater than wings by the shoulders. I agree with that. And you know something else that I really like? Around your wings, you actually have like straps and stuff. So it's like, it's not just bare wings, you've added more color, which I really like, because it's a subtle difference, but it just adds more to like what would be a very bare area. It's just really cute. I just really like it. It's so sweet. Excuse me? Okay, I didn't notice this down in the corner. I was unaware of this down in the corner. Most reptiles are in the puppy group, yeah. I need a dragon design on my desk by Thursday. I'm firing on me! Sorry, I'm not a designer. I'm a critiquer, and then I make other people do design things until I like it, alright? This is cute though. I do really appreciate the... Would you say it's... No, entomology is specifically bugs. The anatomy and like the showcase of it. Like, it's really fucking cool. You also... I would say another thing that you do with your design is you give me, there's a princess trapped in the tower, but, the princess is the dragon. Joke's on you! You know? And it's really cute. Yeah! I like it a lot. Sorry, I'm creating lore in my head for you, you know? No, I think baby dragons being whelps makes more sense to me. The wings are exquisite. I love that you have the markings on the wings, and the little like piercings on the wings are cute too. Thank you, Angel. I love that so much. I expect a lore video in the next 6 to 12 months of you being just fairy tale prince going to save her princess, only to find out the princess is the dragon that's being chained up in the tower away from the world because to prevent her from causing harm or like danger to anyone. That kind of shtick is so good. How about maybe she should stay there actually? No, I don't mean. Oh, but no, I really like your design. Also, Kyundere in chat, if you guys aren't really paying attention visually wise, she debuted this model recently, like only in the past couple of days, like 5 days or something. I don't know, my concept of time is gone. Also, I'm a sucker for heterochromia too, so having the blue and pink eye is really nice. And you don't really need the blue anywhere else on the outfit because the blue eye just stands out so much. It's a nice touch. Calf wouldn't sound bad too, but they ate them. But no, yeah, I think that's the end, actually. Yeah! That's all the designs! I know Pix sent me her design, but she posted it to, like, the wrong thing, so I didn't have time to grab it when I came home today. Thank you. Yeah! Thank you, everyone, for sharing all your designs with me. I'll be uploading this to YouTube probably tomorrow. And then, yeah. I say tomorrow, but, like, God knows when it will actually go live. So, like, haha. Haha. Bye, YouTube watchers. Ta-ta. Little goosey! Oh, it didn't stop recording. Fuck. Thank you for the follow.